Today, we're exploring a question that feels like it's moving from maybe theoretical discussion to something much closer to reality.
Hmm.
Are driverless taxis about to start operating right where you live?
Yeah, and the source material we're digging into for this dive is a really interesting recent article. It details Uber's specific plans to trial fully autonomous vehicles, and importantly, doing so in the UK.
Right.
It gives us some, concrete timelines and locations to work with.
Absolutely. So, our mission in this deep dive is really to unpack what this particular announcement tells us, understand how it fits into the broader picture of autonomous vehicle timelines,
Mm-hmm.
and explore the potential impacts, both the exciting stuff and the concerns pulling only from the information presented in this one source.
Let's see what's coming down the road.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's dig in. The article sets the stage quite well, I think. It starts by explaining that the UK government's approach and timeline for driverless cars, well, it hasn't exactly been fixed. It's actually shifted a couple of times.
Right, I saw that. It mentions an earlier target date for the tech to be, commercially available around 2026 originally.
Yeah, that was the initial target mentioned, but then things shifted a bit. The date was apparently pushed back kind of towards the second half of 2027.
Okay.
But here's where the source highlights a really key change, and honestly, where it gets quite interesting. The government is now apparently introducing a new accelerated framework.
A new framework.
Yeah, think of it like a specific set of rules, processes, maybe designed to fast track certain things.
Mm.
And this framework, it's specifically for smaller autonomous. The source calls them bus and taxi like commercial services.
Okay.
And this allows them to potentially get started earlier than that later 2027 date.
So this new framework is the sort of the legislative catalyst here.
Exactly. That seems to be the trigger. And that brings us right to the main news the article is covering. Uber is apparently bringing forward its plans specifically because of this new framework.
And the source is pretty specific about the details of Uber's trial, isn't it? It's going to happen in London.
Yes, London's the location. And the timeline, the article points to next spring, which, based on the source's date, puts us in spring 2026.
Wow. Okay. So not far off at all.
Not far off. And Uber isn't doing this alone. They're partnering with a UK artificial intelligence firm called Wayve.
Wayve, right. The source notes they've already been testing their tech in London for a while.
They have, yeah. But, and this is crucial, previously that testing always included a human safety driver in the vehicle, someone ready to take over. That was required under the older rules.
Okay, so what's different now?
Well, this is a really significant detail the article emphasizes about this upcoming trial. These Uber vehicles will be truly autonomous cars with no human safety driver physically at the wheel.
Not at all.
None at all. This is the transition to